Let's warm up a little bit first, and then we'll get started. We'll go through the entire form and then work on some of the individual movements. So you can either warm up sitting in your chair or stand up. I'm going to stand up today. Okay, so just have your feet shoulder width apart, bend your knees slightly, and we're just going to let the arms float up a little bit. Push down and back. And let them come up a little bit more, up to about shoulder height. Push down and back. And then reach all the way up. And push down and back. Let's form the ball on the right side. We're just going to move the ball over to the other side. Turn your head slightly and rotate the ball. And go back to the other side. Turning your head slightly. Rotate the ball, come back. Turn a little bit more. And turn the waist 180 degrees. And shift your weight from side to side as we go through these exercises. Let's form the ball in the center. I'm just going to push the ball forward and back. You can lean forward, get a little rocking motion going, back. You don't want to rock too much though, fall over. Let's expand the ball, spread our wings, stretch your fingers and move over a little bit. Relax the fingers, come back to the center. Stretch and relax. Pat joined us. Hi, Pat. And do the movement slowly, as if you're floating in the water. Remember, we're sitting in that hot tub and we're up to our neck in the water. And then let's go vertically with the ball. Rotate the ball. Hi, Ellie. The other side. So we'll be broadcasting directly from the Juanita Pole Center the rest of the month. Okay, then we're going to reach to the diagonal as if we're parting the wild horse's mane, reaching for that peanut butter jar in the back of the cabinet. Shift your weight from side to side. One more time on each side. And just let your arms float down to your side. Relax for a couple of seconds. Hi, Jeanette. We have a lot of people here today. Okay, so now we're going to make some big inward circles. Just remember to breathe while we're doing these exercises. Some people have a tendency to want to hold their breath. And we're going to make some big outward circles. Oh, and by the way, our class is 45 minutes today. And for those of you who might be interested, on Friday we have a Zoom class from 10 o'clock to 10:30. It's a free class, which is offered through Washington County. And it's the beginning class of Tai Chi called Tai Chi Moving for Better Balance. So if you want to learn that form, you can again join us online on Friday, and it's at 10 o'clock to 10:30. We'll just let the arms float down to your side. Okay, and let's see how our balance is today. If you have a chair close by, you can hold on to the chair if you need to. Put the weight on your right leg and lift your right arm. And lift your left foot. Okay, and just hold on to the chair, lift your right foot, and let's just go 3 turns going clockwise and then counterclockwise. Loosen up our ankles a little bit. To the other side. And back. And I'm going to turn this way so you can see my leg. Just hold on to the chair and lift the right leg and kick back. Do the other side. Never know with your imaginary opponents if you ever will need to do a reverse kick. This is it. Okay, so let's move the chair out of the way. Out of the way as much as I can. Okay, and before we begin, let's practice our Tai Chi walking. And this is really called a bow step. So think of an archer shooting a bow and arrow. He doesn't stand with his feet together. One thing, he's off balance as he draws back the bow. So that left foot is going straight ahead. Okay, and as he pulls back the bow, Let's go with the arrow. And he's very balanced. You just rock back and forth and you can see. Okay, so we're going to practice that bow step. And when we do the step, it's really just a quarter of a circle. So we're going to step. You shift your weight forward, rock back, shifting the weight back onto the right leg. You're going to pivot on the left heel to a 45-degree angle. You're going to step up with the right foot, quarter of a circle. And the right foot should be going straight ahead. So before we go any further, look at your feet. The left foot should be going in that 45-degree angle, and the right foot going straight ahead. Okay. So shift the weight forward, rock back, this time pivot on the right heel to the 45-degree angle. And step up with the left foot, quarter of a circle, shift the weight forward, rock back and pivot. Shift the weight forward, rock back and pivot. And I know some of you have done the 24 movement before, but I don't know if everyone who is online right now has done the 24 movement. So we're going to go through the form. And if you haven't done the 24 movement form before, you just observe. And then we're going to start from the very beginning. We'll see how this, for those of you who might not have done Tai Chi before, we're going to see how this bow step actually works. Okay, so let's go through the form. And I'm going to be facing you as much as I can. So we're going to begin with our feet shoulder width apart. We bend the knee slightly, relax. Put the weight over on the right leg, step with the left foot. And with the left foot, step to the side, just side stepping. So our weight's evenly balanced on both feet. Now we're going to open the door. So think of yourself sitting in the hot tub up to your neck in the water. Let the arms float up, shoulder right. And the elbows. The weight over on the left leg, pivot on the right heel. We're going to form a ball on the right side. And bow step, we're going to part the wild horse's mane. Now I'm going to turn so you can see me this way. So I'm reaching for that peanut butter tray. Rocking back and pivoting. And come back to the ball. To the other side. Rock back and pivot. Come back to the ball. We'll do it one more time. Left side. We're going to do a half step up. Turn towards the direction of your right foot, which is at a 45-degree angle. And we're going to form a ball. Make the ball smaller, smaller, and smaller. Drop the ball. This is the white crane spreading its wings. And we're going to face forward. Look at your palm for a second before it goes down. The right arm is going to make a half circle, followed by the left arm. Coming over to protect your right elbow. And look at your right palm. You're going to do that bow step into the brushing and push. Rock back and pivot. Turn and look at your left palm. Low step. Rush, push. Rock back and pivot. We'll do it one more time. And then we're going to do a half step up. This is called play the pipa. And for those of you who might not have done this form before, the pipa is a Chinese instrument. It's a stringed instrument. So we're holding the neck, kind of like a banjo or a guitar. We're holding the neck and plucking the strings with the other hand. Okay. Now we're going to go into repulse the monkey. And this is a backward stepping movement. And you can do this 4 times, 6 times, or if you really like it, do it as many times as you like. We normally do it about 6 times. I think that was the 6th time. So now we're going to form a ball on the right side. And we're going to do what's called a ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. So we're going to bow step, do the ward off, grasp the peacock's tail, down. And in the meantime, we're shifting the weight back and forth. And push upward with your waist on up to the shoulders. Turn around and do the other side. We're going to go into a single whip. And step up. We're going to go into cloud hands. Take 3 steps to the left. Then let's step to the right diagonal and do another single whip. Half step up. Open up your palms into high pat the horse. Face forward. And for those of you who might not be familiar with this, just pretend you're holding a carrot in your left hand, palm facing up, and the right hand is patting the head of the horse. Okay, so from the high pat the horse, we're going to go into the right heel kick. And if you can't quite do the kick and balance yourself, it's okay just to step. Okay, so we're going to do the kick. Lift up, kick, step down, and this is box the opponent's ears. And I'm going to turn and do a left heel kick. There, I'm going to go into the snake. So the snake goes through the grass. So step back with the left foot. So we did the left heel kick, step back. And then come up into the rooster on the left leg. I'm going to turn. As I make that turn, my right foot is going straight ahead. Then I'm pivoting on the left toe. And I'm going to do the other side. The snake goes through the grass on the left side. Step back with the right foot. Do the rooster on the right leg. So I'm going to turn around so you can see. So the rooster is on the right leg. I'm going to step diagonal, form a ball. I'm going to step to the right diagonal and rotate the ball into Fair Lady works the shuttle. Back to the ball. Fair Lady will run the left side. I'm going to do a half step up. Turn and look at my palm, put the fingers and thumb together, and then face directly ahead. Bend the knees. You're going to go into Needle at C-bot. Look straight ahead. Try not to look at the floor. Stand up. Bow step to the left. Make hands like a fan. You're going to pivot and turn. Form a ball, and I'm going to pivot and turn this way so you can see my hands. Do the bow step. I'm going to do a back fist. Grab your imaginary opponent by the shoulders. Deliver the second punch. Separate the hands as we rock back. Now we're going to push your opponent away. So we're going to do it from this side. Okay, so I'm going to step to the diagonal again, gather up the chi, lift the chi up to shoulder height, and turn and face you. Slowly push down to the water, closing the door. Step in with the left foot and straighten up. Okay, so let's go. How are we doing on time? We've got about 20 minutes or so left. So let's go from the very beginning. And again, think of yourself sitting in that hot tub. You're up to the neck in the water. Even if you're standing, it's a big hot tub. Okay, so let's begin go from the very beginning. Step in with the left foot. Remember to bend the knees slightly. Step to the side. Open the door. Just let the arms float up. And bend the elbows. Shift your weight over to your left leg. And then the right heel. Let's go 45-degree angle. We're going to form the ball. Bow step and part. Wild horse's mane. And for those of you who might be new, we part the wild horse's mane 3 times. Left side, right side, and the left side. So 3 times. On this one, we come back to the ball. Okay, so we parted the wild horse's mane for the 3rd time. Okay, so here's the 3rd part of the wild horse's mane. We're going to do a half step up with the right foot. Okay, and our right foot's going to be at the 45-degree angle. The left foot's going straight ahead. So for those of you who are new, the 45-degree angle is very important. all throughout the form. Even when we do repulse the monkey, the backward stepping movement, the 45-degree angle is also in there. Okay, so we're going to do a half step up, and we're going to start forming a ball and turning to the direction of your right foot, that 45-degree angle. So we're going to start forming the ball. We're going to start making the ball smaller and smaller and smaller until we drop the ball. And that right arm is going to swing up into the air to protect your right forehead. Okay. Then we're going to face forward. As we do, turn your right palm and look at the middle of your palm, directly in the middle of your palm. The right arm is going to go down and make a half circle. Everything in Tai Chi is circular. Okay. And look at your right palm. And now we're going to go into the brush and push. So bow step, brush across our left knee, push with the right hand. So let me face you so you can see what this looks like. Brush across my left knee, push with the right hand. Okay, and we're going to do this movement 3 times, but we don't come back to the ball on this movement. So, so after the white crane spreads its wings, we're going to turn at the waist. Look at your right palm. And then do the bow step. We're going to do the brush and the push. Rock back and pivot. Turn and look at your left palm. Bow step. Brush and push. And again, I might be repeating myself, but we do the brushing and push 3 times. Here's the second brush and push. Okay, so some of you who are new might be wondering, so what are these hands doing? That's a good question. So with the brushing and push, remember this all comes out of the martial arts. Even though we do this as a slow moving exercise, there's a martial aspect to this. And picture as we go through the form, always picture yourself having an imaginary opponent. He or she is out to get you. Okay, so that brushing and push. Even though I say we're brushing across our left knee, if you have an opponent in front of you and he's trying to kick you, what you're doing is I'm going to do it with the left leg so you can see. A little bit. I'm going to knock him off balance, and then I'm going to push him. So that's what what the brush knee and push is doing. You're actually brushing across your opponent's right leg as he tries to kick you. You're knocking him off balance, and then you're doing a push. But we're doing everything in slow motion. Okay. And as we go through all these exercises, all these different movements, we want to try to be as limber as we can. So we want to avoid kind of locking the joints. Okay, so always have the elbows slightly bent. Even when you're doing the brushing and push, we're not going straight arm. It's slightly bent. Then we push. Okay, so So from there, got about 15 minutes left. From there, we do the third brush knee and push. Watch my feet. We're going to do a half step up the right foot. The right foot's going at the 45-degree angle. The left foot's going straight ahead. So let me do this again from the third brush knee and push. Do a half step up. And play the pipa. And the pipa is P-I-P-A. Pipa. Okay. Just like you're holding the neck and plucking the strings. Okay. So from here, we're going to go into repulse the monkey. Maybe if I turn this, I'll do it this way. So I'm going to go backwards. I'll be stepping backwards. So I'm going to turn, my right arm's going to make a half circle. In the meantime, the left hand is slowly turning palm facing upward. So lots of things going on here, even though it doesn't look like much. So we're going to look at our right palm. Bend the elbow, I'm going to step backwards. Okay, this is repulse the monkey. Okay, so as I step backwards, my left foot is going to a 45-degree angle. The right foot is still at that 45-degree angle, so I'm going to pivot on the right toe. Regain my balance. If I'm this way, well, we got two 45-degree angles, we're really off balance. So test yourself on that one. Okay, so let's go from play the pipa. Turn, look at your palm, bend the elbow, step back, left foot, pivot on the right toe. Turn up at your left palm, pivot on your left toe. So everyone together on this one? Okay, bend the elbow, step back, pivot on the right toe. Okay, so how's everyone doing? Okay, good. Okay, great. So I know you're muted, but does anybody have any questions about anything? Okay, and Pat and Jeanette, have you done Tai Chi before? If so, just raise your hand. Oh, okay, but Jeanette, you haven't. You have or you haven't? Oh, okay, all right. I hope this isn't too different from what you learned. Because there's many forms of Tai Chi and many different styles. There's the Yang style, which we're doing, the Chu style, the Wu style, the Wen style, the Su style. There's all kinds of different styles. Let's see, one of the things that I wanted to mention, especially if this is not a form that you're used to doing, Dr. Paul Lamb has a video on the 24 movement forms, and he has a website called Tai Chi Productions, taichiproductions.com. And he has all different types of videos of different forms. And if you really want to learn this form, it's a great video to practice with, or just even to watch. He's very graceful, and he's a master, a real Tai Chi master. So if you're interested in finding out about that, it's taichiproductions.com, Dr. Paul Lamb. It's the 24 form. Okay, so let's go through the entire form. We have enough time to do that, and we'll do our breathing exercise at the end, the longevity Qigong exercise. So I'll just call off the movements as we go through the form. And just follow along as best as you can if you don't quite know the form yet. Okay, so let's go from the very beginning. Let's begin with our feet shoulder width apart. Just relax. And remember to breathe while we're doing the movements. So let's begin. We'll open the door. Part the wild horse's mane 3 times. White crane spreads its wings. Brushing and push. I'm going to turn and face you. Look at the peacock. Pulse the monkey. And let's just do this 3 times. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 times. We do it 3 times on each side. And then we'll ward off and grasp the peacock's tail. Turn, and we're going to do the other side. So I'm facing you. Go into a single whip. And we're going to step up into cloud hands. We'll take 3 steps to the left. Step to the right diagonal, another single whip. Like that, the horse. So So here I'm going to turn around. I'm getting too far away from there. Okay, so from high pat the horse, go into the right heel kick. Step down, box the opponent's ears. Left heel kick. To the snake on your left side. Looser on the left leg. Do the snake over on the right side. Do the rooster on the right leg. Turn around. The rooster on the right leg. Go into fair leg, you works the shuttle. On the right side. And on the left side. Half step up. Needle at C bottom. Make hands like a fan. Turn. Do back fist. Step up, grab your opponent by the shoulder. Do the second punch. This is called the apparent close-up. As you push your opponent away. We're going to close the door. We're going to pivot on the left heel, pivot on the right heel. Gather up the chi. Step in with the right foot, lift the chi up, separate the hands. I'm going to face you as we separate the hands. Let the arms float down to your side, closing the door. Step in and straighten up. So we have about 2 minutes left. So let's go through our breathing exercise. And this is called the longevity qigong exercise. Okay, and there's a little poetry that goes along with this. I wrote it out for Sarah, so she may post it on the screen on Friday. There was someone in the Better Balance class that was interested in what that was. All right, so let's do our longevity qigong. Bend your knees slightly, have your feet shoulder width apart, and just relax. Remember to breathe. It's a breathing exercise. Okay, so here we go. Palm facing palm. 2 dragons go towards the sea. 2 tigers go into hiding. Soaring up into the sky, seeking the moon at sea bottom. The abbot lifts the bronze urn, and the wild goose lands on flat sand. The elderly monk lifts up the chi, leading away the goat. So it is 10:45 exactly. We're going to do our Tai Chi salute. So let's make a fist with the right hand. The fist stands for power or strength. The fingers are friendship, and the little thumb, your little left thumb, is humility. And Just place the fist in the palm of the left hand and extend the fingers. We're going to cover up the hole in the fist with the humility. And we bow to each other to show respect for one another. And we say, Hang Yomen Zai Jin, Hang Yomen Zai Jin, and Hang Yomen Zai Jin, which is Mandarin Chinese for goodbye, friends.